Hey there, Sagittarius. How we doing? Welcome to your December 2024 Kabbalistic Tarot card reading. Let's get right into it. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, anything like that, the link's in the bio. We're all having a good Sagittarian season, which we've just entered. Finally. The Scorpio season's nice, but it brings its challenges. It really does. My oh my. At any rate, this will be a Tree of Life spread. Using Thoth Tarot. I already invoked Taru, so we're all good on that. Set a good intention. Now we're going to see what the universe has in store for you, Sagittarius, for the month of December 2024. Where does the time go? All right, cut the deck, draw the cards, and then read them. All right, here we go. Got the Ace of Cups, the bottom of the deck, whatever that's worth to you. Source of the situation. The Hierophant. Keep getting the Hierophant, the source of the situation. Okay, doesn't matter. Wisdom. You have the Three of Discs in your understanding. You have the Ten of Wands and love. You have art, Sagittarian energy, and power. You have Mercury in Sagittarius, the Eight of Wands. In truth, Sagittarius, you have the Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy. In victory, you have the Five of Swords. And splendor, you have the Queen of Wands. In your foundation, you have the Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. And in your manifestation, your embodiments, your world of participation, you have a big old Prince of Wands. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Sagittarius, for being here. Cheers. Hot tea. Okay. This is a curious looking tree, so let's get right into it. Okay. Source of the situation is the Hierophant. Hierophant is a path to follow, is developing trust in God, developing a connection to something greater than yourself. He's traditionally known, not traditionally, but he used to be known as the Pope. So it's kind of like that. Like a pope. What else? Having a deep experience of meaning, expanding your consciousness, expanding your worldview, patience, endurance. So why would this be the source of the situation for you? Why would this be in your pure consciousness? Well, I say either you are coming to learn underneath the Hierophant, whose main function on the Tree of Life is listening. So that's why I say you're coming to learn under, you're listening to somebody that's getting you to connect with something larger than yourself. Or perhaps you yourself are becoming this Hierophant kind of figure and are branching out and expanding whatever it is you're learning. Building new faith. Which is cool. I see it more as the first way, but it really, either way, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that the energy is there, and this is the source of the situation for you in December. You were changing. You were searching for meaning and doing something worthwhile, perhaps. Perhaps manifesting a lot of stuff. Yeah, I just see a lot of expansion here intuitively for you as a source of the situation. Okay. In your wisdom, hot expansive force in the world of emanation or prayer, we have the Three of Discs, Mars and Capricorn. Lord of Great Works. This is teamwork. This is striving for secured knowledge. Increase of substance. it represents the distance and differences between you and other people and a project, and you all coming together to make something really cool, like a pyramid, and everything else kind of fades away. That's the essence of the card. There's a lot of buzzwords for it, like creation and cultivation and making progress and slow but continuous progress and stuff like that. So it's a good card. It's developing something that has potential to become something more, and it's change. It's something that's changing. At least that's what your wisdom is telling you, subjectively, that you are building something here and it has potential to be something really concrete, solid work. Perhaps even, paying the bills kind of work, which is good. That's a win-win kind of situation, I feel. Okay. From that high expansive force, we have cool consolidated form, the observer, the observed, understanding. What you need to understand. Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression, Saturn in Sagittarius. Oh my, okay. That's interesting because you, Sagittarius, are here represented in this card, and so is Saturn, and the card's in the place that Saturn governs. Saturn is endings, limits, and you, Sagittarius, are expansion and growth and learning and travel. Your motto is, I go, I see. And that's why this is a tough card. See all the fire back here? The wands, they want to break out. They want to do their thing, right? And they're all jagged here and they're sharp. And these two Doges are holding them back, right? Saturn's like the bad cop saying, no, I can't have it. Can't do it. So, that's kind of the essence of the card. Get some buzzwords going. Fortune, gain, success, and its burden. Learning to recognize one's limitations and acting responsibly. Carrying a relationship, perhaps. Lying. Malice. Frustration. That's a big one. Frustration. So why do you need to come to understand this? Well, Sagittarius, you may need to understand this or be willing to accept this kind of energy because you may be wanting to expand and develop something really great here, right? But it may not be the right time. You may not have the right resources. You may not be with the right people. There could be so many different reasons, and the reasons don't really matter. I mean, they matter to you, but not so much to me because I don't know what they are. But I know what the energy is. And the energy is saying, no, not in December. You're going to have to hold back. And you might be doing too much, right? This is overcoming inner tensions through external efforts alone. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. Whatever that means to you. If there's anything going on in your life where it's just like, this feels like it might be too much. It's too much. Just for now. Just for now. Okay. Moving to the world of inspiration, of creation. All right. The world of love or generosity, hot expansive force in that world. Brought to you by art, Sagittarian energy. Very cool card. One of my favorite cards. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. And I shouldn't have done that, but it was itchy. Okay. Excuse me. What's this all about, this card? Well, it is the link between the conscious and the subconscious mind. It's creative power. It's the balancing of internal and external. It's recovery. it's kind of like the hermit, where he's traveling inside to find the answers, and that's kind of the message here in the back. Travel to the insides to find everything you need. Something like that, I'm paraphrasing. But it's finding the right mixtures, right? Overcoming opposites, finding a way out of a seemingly unsolvable dilemma. Does warn against underestimating the depths of a problem or the difficulty of a plan. Which I find interesting here, because this, in here, I say you do have plans. You do have focus. You do have an idea of something you want to create, to expand on, to build upon. And here, right, this comes from this on the tree. So, your world of prayer, and then in your world of creation. It's like, okay, this is not, these are the schematics, and we start working on it here, even though technically nothing's really happening, but you start thinking about it, it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna need that, I'm not gonna need that, I'm gonna need to move some things around in my schedule, I'm gonna have to cancel my date with Phil or Janice. That's gonna piss me off. I need to chill out about that. There's a lot. It's almost like adjustment too, right? It's a bit of a balancing act, right? Especially with your emotions, because the main function of this card is kind of rage. And that's how you're showing your love in the month of December. You're taking it easy. You're cooling off. Also, what's interesting is that this, not in this deck, but usually this is represented by one of the angels. This is an angel card, and I believe it's the angel that destroyed Lucifer, which is Michael. Yeah. So whatever that's worth to you, your angels are here and talking to you. You can beat the devil and all that stuff. Yeah. I know there's a whole ton about this. Tantric exchange, dance between conscious and subconscious, I said. True harmony. Yeah. Encourages you to give your best effort to overcome differences. So whatever this is you're trying to bring into reality, it's great, it's cool. It's just, it's going to be a little tricky. But if there's anyone who can do it, Sagittarius, and find a way, it's you. It's you, because you're, of all the signs, you're the most open to try something else. To hear someone else's point of view. To be flexible. All right. Now how expansive force goes in a cool consolidated form in the world of power, where you have the Eight of Wands. Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, this has to do with making smart choices around your goals, right? Getting all these messages at once. It could be texting, could be messages from your higher power, it could be a lot of things. It's moving, it's on the move, it's great haste, it has a direct path. It warns against drawing premature conclusions, but encourages you to be open to new insights and to act very fast on them. It's you setting out for new inner horizons by overcoming old thought patterns. And it comes from here. So once you get, kind of, no, not this way, you start getting new downloads and new ways of going about your business, so to speak. Intellectual exaltation of the mind. Sudden solution to problems. Like that. Real live wire. Mercury and Sagittarius. And we are in Mercury and Sagittarius season, technically, so that's cool too. Okay. So from that, we have mild expansion into your truth or your beauty. We have the Queen of Cups. And she is very lovely. You can't really see her, but there she is. Okay. She's all about healing. She's very soulful. She's wise. She's protective. She warns against uncritically giving into moods and getting lost in pure wishful thinking, so she wants to stay grounded. She's psychic. She's aware. She has mercy. And everyone really likes her because they can all see themselves in her. She's water over water. She's a pool. She's very reflective and healing kind of energy. Okay, so this being in your truth, I intuitively feel like this is you. It's like things aren't exactly going your way, but you do have a lot of ideas here. They're just not kind of working out at the moment. But I see you tending to yourself with a lot of great self-care. Love, devotion, and passion, a poetic depth of feeling, and just being very, very slow and kind with yourself is what the kind of feeling I'm getting here with this in your truth. Being very open with yourself. By the way, your rulership is Jupiter, and there's you, right, in Jupiter. So this is very, it's a very powerful placement. It's also very interesting because this is you in your own rulership. So it's like this is all you. Said it'd be all you anyway, but this, I don't know how to explain it. It's very, I've never seen something like that before. Okay. What are you doing, Sag? What are you doing? Okay. Let's move into your world of analysis and planning, or creation. Your high expansive force there is represented by the Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. Now, this is not the best card. It's infamy. It's about recognizing that constantly avoiding conflict practically produces strife. It encourages you to no longer run away from confrontation, even at the risk of losing. It's self-comparison, dangerous power dynamics. It's defeat because you say to yourself in your mind, or your mind says to you that I am different than that person. I am right, he is wrong. Or I am wrong and he is right. I win, you lose, I win. So as long as you're trying to just win for yourself, someone's going to lose, and in that, everyone kind of loses. A teacher explained it to me like, if you're having a fight with your partner, right? Even if you win the fight, you lose because now you're with someone who's a loser, right? You want to find a win-win situation. And here, in your victory, you're not finding it. At least not in December, you're not finding it. And it's not the end of the world, but in your victory, it feels like you're coming up short and you're either better than or less than other people. Either way, there's a distance and a vast difference. Warns against destructive energies and projects that are doomed to failure. What else? Trouble, betrayal, avarice, all these things. All these dark, heavy kind of energies are represented by the Five of Swords. Like I said, it's not a great card, but there it is, and it's in your victory, in your place of relationships, values, and balance. So whatever you're trying to do, I'd say you're trying probably maybe a little too hard. Or maybe someone is truly taking advantage of you. I'm not exactly sure, but as I said before, You are. So you'll know. Okay? Now, from that hot expansive force, your cool consolidated form, your splendor, your methods and means is this Queen of Wands, water of fire. Excuse me. She's all about attraction. She warns against egoism and self-assertion at any cost. And she encourages expressing personal needs and standing up for oneself. So in this, I see you being like all that effort you put into your victory with the defeats, and then relaxing all that energy and saying, okay, didn't work out, but you know what? This is what I can do, and this is what I can bring, and this is how I can make things a little bit better. Again, she is created from this Eight of Wands. All these messages and downloads you're getting about something to do ultimately creates her, who I also see as being you. Okay? What else? What else? She's authoritative. She's high-spirited. I could definitely see Queen of Wands being the kind of person to not turn something around 100%, but to say like, it's okay. We didn't get all the presents we wanted for Christmas, right? But we're all here together and it's nice, so let's have a nice time. Kind of attitude, all right? That's what I'm getting here intuitively. Now, mild expansion in this world, your foundation, what everything you're built upon is this card, the Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. This is the Lord of Unstable Effort. This is revealing life's lies and following one's good intentions. It's a lack of support, cautious of environment. It's going about a plan in your own way, and no one else can tell you any different, even though all these swords are coming against your plan. Emotions, needs, and feelings. My way or the highway. Okay. Lack of support, skill. Kind of want to say you might be your worst enemy in the month of December, and that's okay. We've all been there. A lot. Excuse me. It also warns against inner and outer resistance and already being certain of victory and just having an idea and thinking it's all going to work out. Don't be so certain. And be ready to make some changes if need be. And beware of self-deception. It's a very easy thing to fall into. And unexpected obstacles too. Watch out for those. Okay. What all this manifests for you is this guy right here. Prince of Wands. I like this very much for you. In the world of the material world, your manifestation, your embodiment, your participation is a sense of optimism, of increased self-assurance, of encountering things in a totally confident way. Right? He's air or fire, he gets an idea, and he does it, or she does it. Could be a little controlling, could be a little overambitious, a little egotistical, but he's unapologetic, or she's unapologetic, and he or she's going to just do what he or she has to do in a very creative way, a very hopeful kind of way, in a leadership kind of way, in a hero kind of way. Sometimes a conqueror, but that's not the vibes I'm getting here for you. Here I come to save the day. That's the vibes I'm getting here for you, Sagittarius, as the Prince of Wands. Here I come to save the day. Maybe not Christmas, or whatever it is you celebrate, but all of December. I meant to say something less than, but again, I'm getting this theme here of compromise, right? The Queen of Wands and Splendor, right? Coming from the Eight of Wands, and this guy coming from the Seven of Swords. It's like, okay, I couldn't do what I needed to do I thought I had the right answer. I thought I had all the ideas. If I don't, it's okay. I'm here, and I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to be open. I'm willing to make things better. Perhaps that's why this is in your wisdom. You're open to go back and look at the blueprints and the plans and work with others and see what's up. Sagittarius, overall here, I see you were trying to bring something into reality that you've never done before. And it's not as easy as you thought it was going to be. In fact, it's a lot more complicated, and there's going to be a lot of stops and a lot of turns and a lot of goddammits and shits. And it's okay, it's okay. Wait, I have a new idea. No, it doesn't work. But it's all okay. It's all warranted. There's balance here. Important thing is you being aware of this energy and showing up for yourself in the way you need to show up for yourself in the month of December, which is caring, kind, patient, willing to listen, and willing to stop when you recognize your limitations. And to also realize that just because you can't do something right now doesn't mean you can't do it in the future. You just have to find another way. As I said before, if there's anyone that can do that, Sag, it's you, babe. Okay? Please like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. And I will see you next year, Sagittarius. Much love. Bye-bye.